problem. Yeah.
Oh, great. Only like 40 minutes left, guys.
Woo!
Woo.
The first Human
Woo.
Centipede is at least a movie. The second is essentially torture porn.
Is that...
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess there's. I mean, I haven't seen the second one, so I can't really compare the two. And it does have like a narrative, like a rising action and whatever, but I didn't give a shit. It was just gross, and for the sake of being gross.
Not into that.
It sounds like the first Hostel movie.
Sounds like
Probably
all
the
the
second
Hostel
one, too.
movies.
Yeah, I was like, I saw the first one. I was like, I don't want to see the second one.
Sounds like every Eli Roth movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also only saw the first Hostel and was not interested after that in the rest of the
Yeah.
franchise.
When I worked at the movie theater, I had to screen like Hostel. Was it 3 or 2? I don't remember. There was like a bathtub scene and a bloodletting.
Gross.
That's all I remember.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, do you have to watch those movies?
Yeah, so like it was like back when 35 millimeter was still.
Oh, yes, then you had to be
this
there.
specific theater, yeah, and so it was all on like a giant platter, so we'd get all the reels and have to like splice them all together.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem was like if like I was one frame off cutting it, when it goes through the projector, it's gonna jump out of frame, and then there's gonna be a black line, and you'll see like the bottom half at the top, and then the top third or 2/3 or whatever.
It'll just
like,
mess the whole joint up.
yeah, it just looks stupid. So like on Thursday nights, we'd get the movies for Friday, so I'd have to build them, usually with like 1 or 2 other people,
And then watch
screen
them
all of
to
them.
make sure.
Yeah. And that was cool because I got to see like movies ahead of time, and like by myself, so I got to see like Batman before anyone else, like in a theater with no other assholes like yelling shit or talking or farting or whatever. And then
Gross.
Wow. Okay.
dude, I cannot stand being in a full theater now because I was spoiled by that job.
Oh, yeah, I
But
bet.
I also had to watch a lot of horse shit.
Yeah.
So much, but at least I got paid for it. But I saw Hannah Montana the movie twice because I was the only one there that night, and that was the only movie coming out.
Oh no.
Ugh,
Yeah.
fond memories.
That's brutal.
But then we started getting outmoded. Like we brought in a digital projector, and then another one, and then another one. I was like, I better start finding another job
Yeah.
because they're not going to pay me this to just press play.
No, definitely not. Yeah, quests. Doing the quest. Wolf spirit. I got a wolf. We got wolf spirit. Spirit of the wolf. Y'all. Where do I go for the wolf spirit? I don't even. I'm just gonna. Can I just use it here? Nope. I gotta go to a place, but I don't know where. Let's just go here and kill 20 things, because that's probably cool. Oh wait, I got a quest I can turn in. I'll just turn in this quest.
Woo! That was Crocbox, not me. Sorry. I will not take credit for that. I'm merely just a text-to-speech bot right now.
You're a Microsoft Sam.
I wish.
Oh wait, I think I was supposed to... This quest's supposed to turn in right away.
I'm actually that little paper clip that talks to you.
Oh, Clippy. That's my boy.
Clippy, that's it.
Yeah, he's cool.
No, he's not.
He's cool, guys.
I remember changing him to like an Albert Einstein, but I don't think it was actually Albert Einstein. I think it was just like an old Jewish person.
Oh, my grandfather. Makes sense. Okay, so yes, I was supposed to do this. I was supposed to summon the wolf. The wolf! The wolf! The wolf is being summoned. Where's the wolf?
Blizzard questing kind of just blends together to a point. I totally forgot this wasn't new content.
No, you could. The new content is way better than this.
Agreed, but I mean, how many variations of go here, kill this X amount of things, or go here and...
Yeah, the new one is
open a
cool because
chest,
you have
or-
like vehicles at least.
Yeah, I guess. The
You
newest...
get to go here with
What the?
vehicle.
Where's the fucking wolf?
the new
Oh, hey!
character-
There's your wolf.
What up?
Wolf.
Whoa, whoa! All right.
What's your favorite starting area in WoW now?
Well, I haven't gone through a lot of the new Alliance ones, so I don't know what they're like. But I played on the Alliance side. I mean, I don't know. I like the Draenei one a lot, but I
Did they
haven't.
change that one?
No, that one's the same.
Okay,
But
okay.
Draenei and Blood Elf stayed the same.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough. I think the Panda one is probably the best one, just because it's got some interesting like twists and turns. It has a good storyline that you're actually interested in following, and then like the like moral choice that it has you make determines if you're going to be Alliance or Horde.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
it's it's very good.
Yeah.
It's
I,
definitely
I I didn't get all the way through it. I started it and I just got bored because there was like a lot of running and there was like this like spirit of flame
oh look
that I
at
had to take back somewhere.
look at this
And then it was
helmet.
like, go to this other cave and find this spirit of eternal water. And I was like, ah, whatever.
Look at this
That is-
helmet.
That's just the shaman tier, whatever, right?
Yeah, but in this it's just a quest reward,
That's cool.
and I'm pretty sure it's better than what I have too. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't have my thing.
Oh, the helmet off.
Yeah, let me. There we go. Now I got a helmet worth showing. Yeah. Sup? I am the wolf spirit.
The Worgen intro is pretty cool. Crocbox said he really likes that one. I remember I played it and it actually bugged out like crazy. Because there's like that whole, like at the end, there's like a battle. And if you don't kill the guys in a certain sequence or fast enough, you just get kind of stuck and then it teleported me out.
Yeah, I've heard of a lot of people getting that same thing.
And then I just couldn't do it. And then I had to restart and then, yeah.
Someone...
But then it worked because I had to read a tutorial on how to actually do it.
Someone in my guild came online.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, we're caught, guys.
Oh no.
We're in trouble now.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Hey, you want a PvP?
Who's going to Battlegrounds? Oh, Battlegrounds. You
Slash ignore.
let's,
BGs, let's go.
let's do Molten Core. It'll be fun. Everyone loves Molten Core. Fuck me. I only kill these birds because fuck them. Assholes.
What did they do to you?
Got in my fucking way.
Not really. You could fly right over them.
I could, but I choose not to. Alright? I'm not going to tolerate this incursion. The bird incursion.
The birdemic.
Yeah, I'm not going to tolerate this birdemic. Yeah, BakerBot brings up the Goblin intro. The Kazan part, the like intro part is great, but yet
Yeah.
the part afterwards is what. Because I was gonna say goblins, but that part drags. That second.
But that part, like, there's some pretty cool parts of that second part still, like the like where you're chopping all the vines or whatever with your weed whacker,
Yeah,
and then
you go all crazy. You just like spin around all nuts. That's
and then
good.
the floating flame boots that like burn everything in your path.
Oh yeah, when you go into the zombie land, that one's really
Yeah.
good.
But it does last a really long time.
Mm.
But that's basically like their barons, kind of, right?
It puts no, because you get out at level 12.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I just assumed since it lasted so long, it leveled you further.
Grades in the chat.
Well, Barons isn't even Barons anymore. Like, you don't go there right after your starting
Oh.
zone anymore. You go, if
Oh.
you're on Kalimdor, you go to Ash Zara, actually.
I hate Kalimdor.
Yeah, and it's, right now, the Eastern Kingdom's leveling is just so much better, because there's really cool quests.
Yeah.
Um,
I was Alliance, so it never really made sense
Yeah.
to go
It
to
makes-
Kalimdor.
And see, in this one, they make it you can kind of go wherever you want. Like, in the Eastern Kingdoms, I think is the way to go for Horde, because you get lots of cool Sylvanas lore.
Oh, okay.
Like, she basically tells you, like, why the Forsaken, like, still exist, and, like, why they're, like, fighting for the land that they're fighting for, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
And there's lots of cool vehicle quests and stuff. I mean, the Ash Zara stuff is neat, because you get to ride, like, a roller coaster, and you get to do the, like, crazy...
What?
Yeah!
That's cool.
There's, like, a roller coaster there, and there's, like, a crazy, like, car that you can do to, like, shoot... Because it's, like, the goblins basically took over Ash Zara, is the storyline. So there's, like, lots of, like, riding in mechs and fun stuff like that, and just lots of cool, weird technology, you know, like, weird Warcraft, like, bunk technology, you know? Gas-powered everything. And that's pretty cool. Oh, hey, Dre's in the chat. What's up? Thanks for cheering me on. We got, like, a half an hour to go.
Woo.
Woo. Half hour to the final. Checking, guys. It's gonna be great. And I can go to sleep eventually. But I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep because I'm so full of goddamn energy drink. Hyphy for days. Can't you tell?
Interesting. So, you know that Peach band that we were talking about in Smash Brothers?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, her down V attack, where she pulls out the turnips, sees it as if you're bringing an illegal item into the match.
What?
Hence, that's why you get banned.
Oh, because it's no items in that mode.
Oh,
Right,
wow.
yeah.
What?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nintendo, please. Why you gotta do me like this? Been playing Peach since you could play Peach. And
Can't
now,
have those turnips.
I'm getting nothing, man. I'm getting...
Can't have those turnips. I'm so sorry.
Sometimes it
good.
pulls out a sword, which is pretty great.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like a really rare chance you pull out a sword. There's a rare chance you can pull out a bomb, too. Which is pretty
Like a Link, like Link's bomb?
Yeah,
Or is
yeah,
it
yeah.
like a different-
Like
oh, okay,
Link's
that's
bomb.
cool.
The
Way
sword
to go,
is great,
Chip
though.
91. You made it.
You made it at the end. You should have just pretended like you were here the whole time.
Yeah, man. Just say you were lurking.
yeah. Say you're lurking.
That's what
We'll believe you.
You
What
could
if?
just say we had a nice Smash conversation, and you'd be right.
Yeah. You could literally name like any random thing, and we've probably talked about it at some point.
And yet, Toval asks, so you're not allowed to use your turnip game. I think it's just that the game...
It's
It's a
just
bug.
A bug. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's a-
returning
it's-
false positives.
And it's only in a certain mode. It's like final something.
It's the mode where there's no items allowed.
Yeah.
Omega mode.
Is it Omega mode?
Yeah.
Is it? I thought it was.
What's it
Oh
called?
well.
For
okay,
glory.
So for glory is the online.
Because it's like you can pick your
That's it,
type
yeah.
of online.
tournament mode.
And it's just what they call instead of ranked and unranked, basically.
Yeah.
It's like
for fun.
for fun or for glory, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want fun? Or do you want...
you want glory?
You want to have fun, or do you want to play the game like Smash players that are pros play? That's your choices. Do you want to have fun, or do you want to
But
play
no
in a
tournaments.
tournament? Well, yeah, a no turnip tournament.
Gosh, the Smash finals for Evo took forever.
Oh, imagine being there.
Imagine turning on the stream and being like, "What? There's still like a half hour of Smash left."
Yeah,
Marvel was supposed to start 10 minutes ago.
it took long enough that like I went up to my room at the hotel, hung out there for a little bit, and then came back down, and then left again and got something to eat, and then came back, and it was still going on
Oh,
for
geez.
like another like 40 minutes. It was
And we
terrible.
almost reset it. That
Oh.
was gonna piss me.
That
off.
would have been the
Like,
worst thing ever.
I would have thrown my laptop. I swear to God. No, not really. But I just don't understand that game, and things I don't understand make me angry.
No, I understand that. I get that. No, I mean I feel that.
Yeah.
Even stuff I understand makes me angry sometimes.
Things in general, nouns just make me angry. Person, place, or thing.
Yeah, and it's the proper ones that are worst.
God. He, she, him, her, it.
Dre in the chat asked why did it take so long. Because I mean that game just takes a long time. When people are really good, it's really hard to knock them off. And then there's like 4 stocks, and then if
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5 matches, and then there's a timer on it but the timer is 8 real-time minutes. Like it's not like a regular fighting game where it doesn't count down. Like it counts down
Right.
faster than real time in most fighting games, but Smash is 100% real time. So if the game reaches its final, if it actually hits a timeout, that's 8 real life minutes.
When does
Wasted.
that ever actually happen, though?
It
I
happens.
mean,
Not
does
a
it
lot.
happen often enough?
No, but it does
Why not?
happen. It does happen.
Talkbox said the finals have been pretty hype, and okay, if I hadn't been desperately waiting for them to end, it was actually kind of hype.
They were just in a bad position in between
This was
stuff.
right before Marvel.
It
and
was
that's
stuff
all
I wanted to see. Yeah. There's stuff like I'm not a big fan of Marvel, but I do like watching Evo Marvel.
I like watching the top players play because you always see something new, you know.
Hmm
Like,
Yeah.
And John's in the chat. He brings up playing with 2 stock now, and that's just it. I think that's because that's the default if you play the tournament
Yeah.
mode in online in Smash for 3DS.
Oh,
It's
okay.
2 stock instead of 4 stock. I'm not sure if that's going to persist
Yeah, I mean,
because Smash players
It-
hate change.
it kind of feels like it'll probably be like a 3-minute average per match if it's 2 stock.
Hmm
I've
That's
noticed.
absolutely fine.
That's fine.
Which is fine, yeah. Like I think that's what your average best 2 out of 3, or like rounds in like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mostly. That's fine.
I don't mind that at all.
And I mean, Street Fighter is not like if you don't follow it, it's not the most engrossing game either. Like I'm not. Some
No,
sort of
yeah,
elitist,
yeah, absolutely.
But Marvel is definitely eye-catching for sure.
You know, a lot of things going on. A lot of like things that look like it hits really hard and it hurts really hard. You got combos that just
Last forever.
they last forever, but they're at least diverse enough.
Oh
You know,
yeah.
it's not the same string being done. Well, I mean, depends on what character, of course, but it's not always the same string done over and over again.
Hmm
And it's great when you can see a player adapt to like an awkward hit and still somehow manage to convert to a full combo.
Right. Definitely, yeah.
Korvac brings up their Smash players. They'll just probably keep playing Melee anyway. That's the truth. That's what's probably
the truth.
actually going to happen.
Mm-hmm. God, is Neil still selling those Project M setups for like $30?
Yeah.
Jeez. It's like a Wii for $30.
Yeah. The only deal is it's the disk drive is broken in it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
guess that is a deal. He didn't tell me that.
But he'll sell you one. Like some of them have working disk drives, but
Oh, okay.
with the way the Project M setup works, you don't need a working disk drive if that's all you're going to play.
God, oh, so he just like finds them on eBay and then.
Like, how does it load, like, the data for Brawl then? Is it off of a hard drive or off of...
It's off an SD card.
Is it all off the SD?
Yeah, because he says like bring an SD card with you, like if you want one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Because he doesn't buy the SD cards. He just buys the Project M.
Yeah, he just buys like Wii's that have either real cheap or have like disk error problems on eBay, and then just resells
Right.
them.
Yeah, I had a friend who would buy MacBooks with broken screens and then just replace the screen and sell them for like so much more than he bought them for.
Nice.
Alright.
Everything looks the same in Marvel. To Tovo, Marvel, I actually have trouble watching because everything just looks the same. And whenever I watch it, it's usually just people picking the same characters, doing the same combos. That's more Marvel 2.
Mm-hmm.
would
Marvel
say.
3 is actually somewhat diverse. I mean,
Marvel 3 has diversity.
I
It's
think
just,
well,
I mean,
every Doom plays the same though. You know what I mean? Like there's
Right.
definitely some of that.
But I don't like people don't play Doom for the character. Like they play him for the assist that helps their point or their second character.
That's true.
Like, or unless they have Strider, then he becomes a decent character.
Is that how that works?
are we talking about Marvel 2 or both?
Well, kind of both, I guess. But
Okay.
because yeah, Doom was only really viable in 2 with the Strider Doom, as far as
Right.
I know. And then Doom is a great anchor to some degree because he has 2 of the best assists in the game.
Alright.
And then so he'll usually just be the last character that people play with, and then when you play him and you don't have any assists, he's pretty one-dimensional as far as his play type. It's just like super jump and laser beam and laser beam some more.
Get into a combo and then just do your business.
Yeah, do the easiest combo in the fucking world. Like people who don't know might be impressed by it because it's a lot of hits and it looks cool. But when you've seen it 10,000 times, and I'm pretty
Become-
sure that's not an exaggeration.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
become sick of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could definitely see that being a problem for Marvel.
And Virgil is kind of the same,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and everyone plays him. Not
Yeah.
everyone, but
He's just good. He's good to have on a. He fits pretty much any team.
yeah,
You know.
he does. Well, because he works well with any assist.
Yep.
Right.
And he's a good counter to a lot of characters.
Wesker fell off in UMAC3, right? Like he's not really.
Only it's not that he became worse, but just there's a lot of characters that are better than him. Like why not just have Virgil? You know what I mean? If you're gonna have Wesker, just have Virgil because he's better.
Mhm.
That's what it mainly became. Though there's still plenty of people that play him, of course.
The thing about Wesker and Virgil is that like when Virgil teleports, it's dependent on the like where you are on the screen more than anything. But when Wesker teleports, it's where the opponent is. So it's actually easier to counter because
You know where he's gonna be.
You know where he's
yeah,
gonna
if
be.
he appears above you, it's almost always behind you. It's always behind you.
Yeah.
Like
So
a quick
it's
jab,
really easy to block
Right.
compared to Virgil, which is just like he'll throw his sword and then teleport, and then he can teleport in front or behind, and you gotta block that sword, and you have no idea because he's fucking invisible. Yeah. So that game's really fun.
As Toval brings up, he has some friends big into Marvel. They're watching Evil stream, and he asked, "Are we going to see someone not pick Virgil or Doom?" And the answer is probably not.
No.
They're the best
wait,
assists in
there
the game.
There was Hulk, Hagar, and Sentinel.
Yeah,
right?
there was
Yeah.
people that didn't play, but I'm just saying, like, in general, those are the best assists in the game. So that's just how it's going to be.
That's just how it's gonna be until they find something ridiculously broken, deep-seated into the game, and maybe the technology will change in years. But
Yeah.
I somehow doubt that's gonna happen.
I mean, the meta constantly evolves, but it does sort of die down. Like, Marvel 2 was active for so long because it like, people thought that Strider and Doom, for example, like I mentioned earlier, were completely, like, essentially useless.
Right.
And then I think it was Combo Fiend just started, or was it Combo Fiend or it was some guy
It was some-
came up with the Strider Doom tech, and it's basically like just the like I think it was Strider point and then Doom assist with the rocks. Is that
right. Chips away.
That sounds like
Yeah,
some
yeah.
clockwork business.
Clockwork. That's
I
what
think it
I
was
thinking of.
Clockwork.
Clockwork. That's it. I don't know why I said Combo Fiend. Probably the C.
Yeah, and you've been up forever.
Perhaps. But I forgot the point I was originally making. So there you go.
The
Well,
meta
I mean,
evolving.
The meta evolving, and I feel that there are some
yeah.
niche, strategies and stuff. Like I remember back in the day, like Spiral used to be like a very good character that not a lot of people tapped into. Like one specific person was only playing Spiral.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
This is so. I just got my favorite gray in the entire game. I love this because there. I guess to explain it, there's a mace, a two-handed mace in Vanilla WoW that you could get.
Unstoppable.
The unstoppable force, but this gray is called the stoppable force. And I always thought that was great. The first time I
Is
got
there
that.
an item called the movable object?
No, there isn't. I don't think that'd be awesome though.
So Tolvo says, I just like to see variety in competition. If there isn't variety, I end up incredibly bored. And I totally agree with that sentiment, but like from a competitive standpoint, when developers start tweaking constantly, it's frustrating for the players. Like,
Because
I don't- like,
constantly
Injustice
having to
really suffered from
relearn.
that, right?
Yeah, it's just too many
Yeah.
updates too quick.
And I think Mortal Kombat had the same issues too.
Hmm
Yeah, and I think every fighting game has definitely has its tiers, and there's sort of the perceived whatever. But I don't think that should ever discourage you from playing the character you want to play.
Yeah, I think that games need breathing room before they get patched for fighting games.
Definitely.
Because so much can happen and so much can evolve, and I think games like Dota and LoL are kind of like the anti-breathing room for stuff.
That's
you know
true.
What I mean?
But and players are just so reactionary. Like a new patch will come out and they'll be like, "Oh, this is bullshit," and then Capcom or whoever will scramble to fix it, quote unquote. But then breaking
Like-
something else in the process, and it's just like fucking
There's
chill.
Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Holy shit! There was like that one bug where if you stopped Rolento's knives with a fireball,
To freeze the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have issues like that where it's just like people are like, man, this is broken. Like when Sentinel was like considered too overpowered and he nerfed his HP. That was a knee-jerk reaction.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
not broken. Broken is the Rolento glitch. You know what I mean? When you
Right.
literally cannot play the game as a result.
Yeah.
Right.
Or like the Gambit glitch in Marvel 2, where he just like flies off the screen and is gone forever, and then you just time out and lose.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that is game breaking. But I mean, like the Magneto ROM is not. Like even though it's really hard to get out of,
Right.
it's still possible. You know.
Right.
So what's going on, Dre?
Hey, how's it going? I just figured I would hop on here to see how the the last bit of your 12 hours was going here while I
Rough.
said all my fantasy football stuff.
Oh, oh man, I'm gonna miss football today because I'm gonna be sleeping for the rest of it.
Yeah, you probably need a little bit of sleep there.
Yeah, I just like I was saying, I don't know how it's gonna happen because I've just consumed so much caffeine and chemicals that
Oh,
keep me awake.
God.
It's gonna be a rough day today.
I think you'll probably stay awake for probably like an hour and a half until you knock out.
Yeah, my
But,
plan
like,
is just to turn all screens off and be able to like listen to some music and then
Yeah.
try and pass out that way.
If you get bored by soccer, there's a soccer match on at 9.
Oh, that's perfect. That's gonna
That'll
that'll
help.
work out great actually. Thanks for the suggestion. That's perfect.
Womp womp.
I say as an avid football fan, but
Yeah.
or soccer, whatever.
Well, yeah, we're talking. Don't be saying football when it's NFL season, okay?
Well, don't be saying football when you never use your feet and you ridicule the one guy who does.
Yeah, that's fair.
For one, there are two guys, and they're
Okay.
both very important players.
But he also uses his hands because he punts it.
Well, but
Yeah, but
yeah,
he's mostly known for what he does with his feet.
But I'm
there's a
saying
guy in
players
football that
don't
uses
use
his
their
hand.
feet, but-
There's a guy in soccer that uses his hand. He's
Yeah.
He's-
Why don't you call it handball?
Why don't you call it the handly
But
guy?
there's one guy, so it's kind of the opposite. It's inverted, right?
More like the goal hander. Cause
Yeah.
You do realize that your sport is just a bastardization of.
I
the sports
didn't
that
listen.
do
I
it for
didn't
us.
invent it. Okay, don't look at me.
Your sport.
I'm just
My
like
favorite-
football came from England and then it came here and it became American football and then it moved to Australia and it became Aussie rules football, which is rugby.
It's way too many hours up to get into this argument. So I'm just gonna say you are correct.
Yes,
Can we just
I
call it,
win the
just call it
argument.
hand egg? I just want to
Hand
call
egg.
it hand egg for the
Hand
rest
egg.
of the stream.
It's a great one.
Let's just call soccer hand egg just to confuse everyone.
So are you playing? You're playing your Panda Monk right now? Is
I
that
am.
what's going on?
I'm Panda Monking it.
Okay.
I got Wolf Head on the Panda Monk.
I don't even know what this game is anymore. The last time I played this game was when the Lich King expansion came out.
That was that was what 2010, I think.
Maybe
No,
9?
before that.
09.
09.
09. Because it was my last year of college.
That sounds
Okay.
right. Yeah, 2009.
Yeah, it's changed a bunch since then. This is actually Burning Crusade content, but it's weird to go
Oh.
through it with. Yeah, this class is just. This is a real broken class because they made this class be as awesome at leveling as possible because they knew, they're like, if you're coming in like expansion number 5, you know, you're not just starting out and you just want to get through this leveling bullshit as fast as possible. So they just made this class super great for leveling as quickly as possible, which is kind of
How-
nice.
How so? Like,
Well, you have an instant kill move that works on all non-player characters.
okay.
You have, like, they just front load you with a million spells that do loads and loads of DPS. And once you hit level 20, every day you have a daily quest that gives you a plus 50% XP buff for an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. How do they balance, like, you being front loaded with all those high DPS abilities, like, once it comes time for, like, raid content?
You don't get shit after 60. I get, like, 3 spells after 60, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, do a lot of people play monk in a raid? Like, is a monk like a good like? Is there like we have to have like a monk or two in our raid, or is it?
A monk is good at everything it does, I guess, because it's like a druid where it can do tank and DPS and heals.
Okay.
And it's the best. It's the best at everything right now, pretty much.
They can do decent AOE as well. Like,
Okay.
if DPS.
I don't think
Is
I.
it as bad as when like Death Knights came out and Death Knights were just like broken? They were so strong.
I think they've already been through that phase, and at this point, they're more normalized.
Okay.
But it's just the type of thing where, I mean, you have a tank that's mostly focused on avoidance tanking. So it's like light on healers, because they avoid a lot of, damage. And then the DPS spec is great at AoE and at single target. They have like spells, like real good spells just for both of those types of damage, and they're real good at building lots of, because how it works is it uses energy to cast spells to build chi, which work like rogue combo points, and you use that chi to do your high damage spells. And it's just like your single target spells will be to build chi, and then you can bust out like sick AoE stuff with all your once you have the actual chi itself. So they're just built to ramp up to lots of damage.
Okay.
And then the healing spec is just really cool because they have they work like heal over time spells like druids use. So lots of like little buffs you put on person that ticks for heals, and then they also have a spell that heals a big heal on everyone that they have a heal over time spell on. So it's they can like heal on top of their heals. So it's real good for both. So you can use like your heal over time spells to heal the raid, or you can put a heal over time spell, on the tank and drop that spell, and then it's just like, burst healing plus having a tick heal on top of that. They're just real good.
You could have a whole raid of just monks, and you could do just fine.
Yeah, and they come pre-built with the Paladin King's buff, so you get 5% to all the stats built in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, though the way they've kind of built raid buffs so that there's always a redundancy. There's no one class with that's the only one that has a raid buff like that. Like Shaman used to be the only ones with like the heroism or bloodlust, which is like the big damage increase.
Wait, what?
But they gave it to Mage now. Mage has what's essentially a heroism called Time Warp.
Is that your cat?
No.
Why are you
Whose cat is
bleeding
that?
very little?
Oh, some dude shot me with an arrow.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Makes sense.
In the knee.
Who knew? WoW was so realistic.
I know! I could still kind of hang out, just like kind of pull the arrow out, I'm just fine. Only did 2 damage, I'm good.
Phil says, I still will never forgive Blizzard for our ICC. They fucked over Death Knights and Druid so much.
Did they?
I don't know.
I was a paladin,
Like,
so I was broken for that
I-
entire expansion. It was great. I was the best ever.
the friend that I mentioned earlier had a Death Knight, and she was a DK tank, and she was perfectly fine. On 25-man heroics even.
Yeah,
so-
our off tank was a death knight.
Yeah, so I don't really know. I mean, maybe on the DPS end, I don't know. But
Well,
But paladins
Druids
just have all.
were... Go ahead.
I was gonna say paladins just got all kinds of buffs for their attacks against undead, so that expansion just became the ultimate easy mode for paladins.
right.
It was great, and there's lots of AOEing, and paladins were the best at the time at doing AOE damage. Plus, they had the bonus for doing damage to undeads,
Oh.
so this always topped every chart, no matter
So
what.
mentioned because DK and Druid were examples of not mitigation, but avoidance.
Oh, that's right. They were avoidance
Reduce
tanks,
dodge.
and there was a reduce dodge buff built into that raid. I forgot about that. Yeah, because paladins are just straight up like
Yeah, they're straight up
just
mitigation.
block, and then our mastery was block too. What's this? What are you doing
I have,
here?
to ask, I have to ask my friend how she dealt with that, because I mean I'm sure that has to be like the big thing.
You just have
Like,
to
you wouldn't
stack-
forget about stuff like that.
Stack as much dodge as humanly possible to make up for
I don't-
losing 20% of it.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't think that's possible.
I don't know. Like, I mean, to me, avoidance tanking has always been kind of like really weird, like in any MMO,
Yeah,
because you get hit, it hurts like a lot.
yeah. It's
because-
the healer's bane is avoidance
Yeah.
tanks because when they get hit, they get like crushed.
Sure.
And they can always just get hit like a couple times in a row real quick and
Yeah, like it's.
Yeah, if you
pretty
take
insane
3
to,
hits in a
like,
row,
find
you're dead basically because you just take so much damage.
yeah.
Bump, bump. I shouldn't say crush because that's an actual term in WoW for
Yeah, I
getting
think
crushed.
that's your heroic. She probably had good enough gear to do with the loss or with the loss. Oh yeah, I think that's more of a you problem, not a DK problem.
Whoa! Shots being fired in the last couple minutes of the stream.
Jesus.
It's 11 hours and 57 minutes and
Listen.
40 seconds, guys. We're getting right near the end.
You gotta play the final countdown music now?
No, I don't want any of this thing to get blocked by Twitch,
Oh my
just in
God.
case any of my local backups got all messed up. God, these
What time did you start last night, Dylan?
9.
Oh wow.
Well, I started a little bit. I started a tiny bit
9
after.
your time.
Yeah.
Right? 9 PST.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or it was 9
Yeah.
Mountain, 8 Pacific.
Oh okay.
Oh gosh, John wants to get on the call. What's up? Hey John, you came
Why, hello.
just at the last minute to get some credit, I see.
Come on.
That's how I do it.
Right on. That's cool. I respect that. But yeah, and also I had to
was
add.
thinking it wasn't happening for like 2 hours.
No, it's like 2 minutes because I had to add some extra time because Twitch actually went down, so I had to stop my timer until Twitch came back up. It was down for like 4 or 5 minutes, I think.
This is like the end of a JRPG, Dylan. Like you're about to overcome your final struggle, and you're having like flashbacks where all your friends are showing up and saying like, "You can do it, Dylan. I
Yeah.
always believed in you."
Yeah.
Hooray!
Never forget me, Dylan.
Who are you again?
I hope you have a save point, because you're gonna see this whole sequence again if you die.
If I die now, it's called Sweet Release. That last minute, he just like collapsed. I don't know what happened, but he had a smile on his face. You couldn't see because the webcam wasn't
Tear
on.
rolling down his eye.
But I'm not even gonna do shit. I'm just gonna fly around for this last minute.
Yeah, just do it.
I'm doing it.
Do it.
Fly as high as you can and then just like click off your mount.
Okay. Fuck it. Why not?
Yep.
Oh man, you can go pretty high.
Yeah, you can go way high.
Are you like towards the edge of like the Outlands? You should just fly out into nothingness.
Yeah, that's true. If you fly out, but see, then it's like that takes way longer because I'm pretty slow on my mount. There we go. What? No, we're still going.
No,
Still going.
There we go.
Oh,
This is the
there we
end.
go.
He's like, no, man, I can't do this.
And then you're gonna dismount.
All right, so
Should have been an engineer. He could have had parachutes.
yeah, this is gonna go real bad. I don't know. I don't think I have a slow fall, so bummer.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh.
All right, that's been 12 hours. So I'll reiterate one more time. Well, here, should I do the last video check-in? The
Video
like
check in.
the last
Check out.
this
Yep.
video check out.
That's what you're checking
Thumbs down on 12 hours of WoW.
Bro, you look like hell.
Guess what? I feel like it too.
Oh, Jesus, Tom.
Yeah, sorry. Did I?
Good job.
I can't even. I can't even do it. Whatever. So, I didn't just do this to hurt myself. I did it for charity, guys. So you should. Oh God, I gotta. All right, let me hold on. I gotta think about everything I need to say here. Give me
It
just
has to be a good, strong closure. You can't just come to it.
deep
Yeah,
breaths.
don't
Stick
phone
the
it in.
landing.
All right. So, do you guys like art?
Yeah.
Do you,
Yeah.
do you
I
guys
sure do.
like fighting games?
No?
Not particularly.
I mean, I do.
All right.
They're
I-
okay.
They're cool.
What's your opinion on babies?
They
Love
seem
them.
alright.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
For their eyes.
I was a baby once.
Well,
Yeah.
luckily, since you guys love all those things, I have the perfect event for you:
Holy shit.
the Art of Fighting art show and charity tournament coming up in only 2 weeks. September 26th to the 28th is going to be an art show on that Friday, the 26th, with all kinds of art. There's going to be comic book artists that worked on the My Little Pony comic and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic, and people that worked on Street Fighter games, and people that worked on Bastion and Transistor.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it's actually a really cool piece. I can't remember her name now. Let me pull up the website real quick. She did a really cool piece. Where is it? Somewhere around here. Oh, there's a guy that worked on Killzone Shadowfall. Gen Z, that's who it is. Gen Z, Supergiant Games did the concept art and a bunch of the other art for Bastion and Transistor. Has a real cool piece. I'm going to try and stream some of this stuff too so you guys can see it. But anyway, lots of cool people that worked on cool video games and cool comics are doing art. 27th and 28th is going to be a fighting game tournament streamed live on the internet on the website at the bottom left corner, nmism.com/AOF for Art of Fighting. You can watch Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom and Killer Instinct and BlazBlue and Tekken and Skullgirls, and I think that's it. Did I say Killer Instinct?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure,
Yeah,
whatever.
you did.
Whatever, yeah.
Sure you did.
And then Justin Wong is going to be there, and Ricky Ortiz is going to be there, and Angelic's going to be there, and I'm gonna be there, and Eric's gonna be there,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be doing commentary on the stream, and you guys should donate lots of money for it because it all goes to help out charity, helps out the March of Dimes and the Save Babies Through Screening Foundation. So they help out families and children that are dealing with congenital heart defects. So yeah, check out the website animism.com/AOF. You can donate now. You can donate during the stream. You can donate whenever you want. Follow them on Twitter at AOFABQ. That's it.
Woo.
Awesome.
World of Warcraft is over. The world is closing. It's all done for right now.
Servers are shutting down.
Servers are shutting down.
But since all you guys got in just in time for the end and to pimp your shit, what's up, Dre? Where can people find you on the internet?
Hey, you can find me on Twitter at Andrew Lee Swan. I stream here on twitch.tv/streamfriends, but I've been playing a lot of Destiny, which you can find on my personal Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/ObiSwanKenobi.
And John, where can people find you on the internet?
I'm not going to pimp myself. I just want to say congratulations for doing a good thing for people and making it through these 12 hours.
Thanks,
Way to
buddy.
make me look like an asshole, John.
What's up? Now, see, here comes the real question. What is Mognite gonna say?
God damn it.
No, you can pimp yourself.
Yeah, go for it.
I will pimp myself and congratulate Dylan for going to these 12 freaking hours, because holy crap, I've been there before, and yeah, it's rough. You can find me on twitter.com/Mognites. I stream here on Stream Friends. I do a segment here called Mognite Rising, where I play hard and difficult games for the entertainment of other people.
Awesome. Aaron.
You can find me on the internet at twitter.com/FullSeneca. I
You
may
should,
start
you should
streaming
spell
every
that
day.
out. Definitely.
I'm gonna type in the chat and say hi, so people can look in the chat and say hi.
And I will put it in the description for the YouTube video stuff as well.
And I may return to. I haven't streamed in a while, but if my new splitter works, I should be able to return to PS3 streaming silly Japanese games. And people go, "Why do you play these?" And I was like, "I think they're fun."
Awesome. Eric, where can people find you on the internet?
Not big in the social media stuff, but you can find my photography portfolio at erichowardnelson.exposure.co. It's a work in progress, but if you check it out, give it a like.
Yeah, awesome.
All right.
And if you like watching 12 hours of this horseshit live, you could watch more of it live at twitch.tv/streamfriends. It's not this exact horseshit, but it's similar horseshit, but probably better because they're not delusional people on it. Oof. Anyway, also if you like the live streams, you could check us out at our archives at streamfriends.tv. There's like a zillion videos, and there's plenty of them where I'm way more lucid than I am right now, and they're
Barely,
barely.
barely.
Yeah, maybe just barely more lucid than I am right now. All right, I gotta go, guys. Oh, you can follow me on Twitter at Dylan Hecht. It's on the screen right now, so whatever. Thanks for joining me, everybody. It was fun times.
Yeah, folks.
Thanks, Dylan. You're the best.
I'm gonna go to
You're
bed.
the best.
I'm gonna do my best to go to bed, but we'll see what happens. Later, internet.